Up next, we're going to introduce you to one of the stars performing in the local play Snow White, but it's nothing like any Snow White you've ever seen. Details are straight ahead. Welcome back. Way back in Shakespeare's time, plays were done as traditional British pantomime, also known as Panto, meaning the men played the women and the women were pretty much just in the audience. And that's just the way the local troupe known as the British Players are presenting the childhood fairy tale Snow White at Kensington Town Hall. We're joined by one of the play stars, Malcolm Edwards, a.k.a. Dame Goodheart. Welcome, and thanks for being here. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure.
You know, you guys have always been an eccentric lot, but here you got the men playing women and the women playing men, even in Snow White?
Of course.
And it's because this is a nod to a tradition, is that right?
It's a Christmas tradition in Britain. You look forward from months and months to go and see Panto with your mum and dad, and there's something for everybody in the show. Great legs for the men, handsome tenderness for the women. And
How
the
do you
kids.
look as a woman, by the way?
Actually, quite attractive, I think.
Yeah, I would hope
I've
so.
had many passing compliments on that.
Yeah. What does Panto mean? Is that something to be scared of?
No, pantomime is just an abbreviation for pantomime, the whole word, but it's just shortened to Panto in this modern day and age. But it's a great show for kids. You know, people say that kids today are so sophisticated, they couldn't possibly enjoy Panto. But they do. I've never seen one that hasn't yet.
Now, the British Players, I wasn't familiar with heretofore, but you've been around a long time doing this. Do you all have other day jobs, and then
Yes.
you come together to do this as well?
Yeah, we are a traditional community theatre group. We all have day jobs, we all go to work, and then we all spend all our nights at the theatre and then drag ourselves into work next morning.
Let me ask you this. At your day job, do they know that you're Dame Goodheart by night?
Yes, they do.
Did they encourage that? Maybe
They're happy with it.
They're okay with that, huh? Tell me about the actual hall where you're going to be putting this performance on.
We perform in the Kensington Town Hall Armory in Kensington, Maryland, through the 9th of December. And we've created a set, tried to create the atmosphere you would get at a community theatre back home in Britain.
And how would a community theatre in Britain be different from one that we'd see here in the area with American theatre?
Well, we would hope nothing. We would do more traditional shows in England, more Shakespeare. We'd do musical, which is the British Play's prime show every June. You should come and see it.
Okay, I'd love to.
Be my guest. Have a few beers and don't bring the children.
Okay, but this one, Snow White, definitely bring the whole family.
This is for the family. These are the kids. These are the family.
Okay. Now, is it the exact same Snow White that I'm used to seeing from Disney, or is it something you've put your own spin on?
Well, we put our own spin on because we've got men playing women and women playing men.
Right.
Other than that, it's pretty much the traditional tale. Good wins out, evil loses, and everybody's happy after.
How did you cast the Seven Dwarfs?
The wonderful children we've got, absolutely. They say you should never work with children and dogs, and you shouldn't, because you get upstage and beaten up every night.
They're just that good and that natural, right?
They're terrific.
I'm so glad you came by, and be sure and stop by again with your next production. This sounds like a lot of fun. We'll give the audience at home the information now. You can see Snow White through December 9th at Kensington Town Hall, and for more information, there's a phone number to call there on the screen, 301-871-1697, 301-871-1697, or just go to britishplayers.org for more information. Thanks again for being here.
Thank you so much.
Best of luck with that.
Thank you very much.
A quick break. We'll come right back. Our Thursday night viewers have a chance to win free movie premiere passes right after this.